Good morning, students. Today we'll discuss objectives of business. So, बच्चों, if we talk about the objectives of business, this is basically of two types. That is, economic objectives and social objectives. In some books, the writer has divided these objectives of business in three parts, that is economic objectives, social objectives and individual human objectives. Okay, so this human objectives and this social objective, we can club these objectives because individual objectives are the part of social objectives. So if you want, you can discuss separately, or if you want, you can discuss this individual objectives with social objectives. Okay, so first of all, we'll talk about economic objectives. Economic, we have already discussed economic activities, So economic activities, the activities which are concerning with the money, है ना? So these activities are called economic activities. And if we talk about the economic objectives, तो economic objectives में बच्चों, the main objective of the business regarding economic objective is to earn profit, to survive and to grow. These are the three basic economic objectives. So first of all, we will discuss about earning profit. So we have already discussed about profits. Profit, you can say, without profit no organization can run. The intention of the business should be to earn the profit. The main objectives, this is the main objective. You cannot say that it is a secondary objective, but it is a main objective of every business to earn profit. A business cannot survive without making adequate profit. Suppose a business is continuously getting loss, and that business cannot run in the future. The profit is the excess of income over expenditure. It means, suppose if I am getting a profit of rupees 1 lakh, okay, या फिर आप if you can say, suppose I am getting an income of rupees 1 lakh and I am making an expenditure of rupees 80,000, means I have earned a profit of rupees 20,000. ठीक है, तो this is the difference of, you can say this is the excess of income over expenditure. The success of business is assessed by the rate of profit earning. Means if you are getting more percentage of profit, like if somebody is saying I'm getting 10% of profit and other person is saying I'm getting 20% of profit, that means as soon as the rate of this the percentage of profit increases, it means the profit is increasing. Okay, higher the profit earning, more successful the businessman, and vice versa. Means if a businessman getting more profit, means he is in a good position, he is much successful. Okay, and some business not getting more profit, means the business is less successful. Okay, next one is survival. The basic objective of any organization is survival. Management must strive to ensure the survival of the organization. In order to survive, an organization must earn enough revenues to cover cost. This line, the organization must earn enough revenues to cover cost. Suppose if an organization is not earning so much to cover its cost, it means, suppose I have started a business and I have invested, suppose 5 lakh rupees, and after running the business throughout the year, I have total earned revenue, that is suppose 4 lakh. Total revenue what I earned is 4 lakh, means I am not able to even cover my cost. So if a business is not able to cover is its cost, it means it is not in a position to survive. So survival is the second step. First step is to earn the profit, second step to survive. And it is very important to survive in the market for a business. Okay, next one is growth. It is important for a business organization to grow and expand their activities. Means suppose if you take an example of, suppose I am taking an example of Tata company. Take when Tata company started, it started with steel. You must have heard Tata Steel. Okay, so but now if we talk about the today, if we talk about what is the position of Tata company today, so there are Tata Namak, Tata Motors, Tata Automobiles, है ना? There are so many types of companies, alliance companies of Tata. So this is called growth. If we talk about the Reliance, Reliance Communication, Reliance Petroleum, Reliance का तो दूध भी आता है ना? तो this is called growth. Means a company is moving from one product to another product. If you talk about the Patanjali, there are so many products of Patanjali. Must have most of the students are using like the product of Patanjali. Must have heard about Patanjali. But it is a very Indian big Indian company. So this is called bachcho growth. It is important for business organization to grow and expand their activities. To remain in the market, management must exploit fully the growth potential of the organization. Growth of a business can be measured in terms of increase in annual production, sales turnover, number of employees, capital investment, market share, etc. Actually, these are the barometer that you can measure that whether a company has has got growth or not. Now the second objective is social objectives. Actually, we have already discussed that a business is running in society, and business is using all the resources of the society. So it is the duty of the business to give something to the society, or you can say there are some responsibilities of the business to provide something good to the society. So in this social objectives, we'll discuss the objectives like this. So first is quality goods. Suppose you are running a business and you are getting much profit from the society, and you are delivering your products to the society. Just imagine if there is no society. Can you imagine about the business? If no society means no business. So you are running your business in the society. This is your responsibility to provide better quality of goods. ऐसा नहीं है कि you are taking money from the society and you are providing a cheap quality of good. So this is your responsibility. This is the responsibility of the business to provide the good quality of goods. ठीक है. Next is avoidance of unfair trade practices. Unfair trade practices means आप you are indulge in black marketing, suppose, है ना? So it's not. It should be you are getting money, you are earning more from the society, and you are providing fake products to the society, and you are indulge in black market, and you are indulge in trade practices. This should not be done, So this is the responsibility of the business not to indulge in the unfair trade practices. So business must avoid anti-social practices like artificial storage of goods, black marketing, overcharging from customers, misleading the customers through bogus advertisements, not disclosing adverse effects, adulteration, hoarding, etc. All these are the part of unfair trade practice. Next is generation of employment opportunities. Every business should generate some employment opportunities. It is a very very burning problem of our society. What? The unemployment. Okay, so every business tries to remove some this problem of unemployment. So it is the social responsibility of every business to generate employment opportunities for the employees. ठीक है. Welfare of employees means businessman should provide facilities to its employees like medical facilities, education to their children, better working condition. So these are the good salary, good wages. So these are the responsibility of a business to provide these facilities to its employees. Next is contribution to community development. Some charitable work should be done by the business. They should open some charitable schools, charitable hospitals for the society, because a very major part of our country, they are living in below poverty line. They are not able to bear the expenditure of medicine. So it is the responsibility of the business who are getting more and more profit from the society to provide some type of this I should say the charitable hospitals and charitable schools, and they can provide good, they can help government to creating infrastructure. Okay, so this is the contribution of business towards community development. तो बच्चों इसको ध्यान से पढ़िएगा, है ना. इफ़ यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम तो यू कैन आस्क मी. थैंक यू.